Okay, hello, doctor. So let's start first three lines here. So from line 7 to line 9, we have three libraries imported. The CV2, and we named it as CV, and the NumPy library, and we named it as NP, as well as the tkinter library with the file dialog module. Okay, so let's start. In line 12, we have a class called image processing. In this class, we have 6 functions. So the first one, we have the init function, where we defined the self image, which is, we assigned it to none. In this variable, the original image will be saved. And then we have the second one, which is the self cropped, where we're going to save the cropped image from the ROI. Then you have our second function, which is a function called select image. So in this function, the ROI, or the region of interest, will be performed. So we have the root equals tkinter.tk. So here we're creating a tk object from the tkinter library and saving it into root. Then a withdraw function is called, where the main window to the program will be closed. Then you have the line after that, which is line 21. We have the image path equals the tkinter.file dialog that asks open file name. So we have this function right here belongs to the module file dialog, which belongs to the tkinter library. Basically, this function will open a dialog or a GUI, user interface, that will allow the user to select an image, and that image will be saved in the image path. And then you have an if condition here. So if image path equals nothing, then return or do nothing. So if the user does not choose an image or presses cancel, for instance, then the program will do nothing. So it won't save that image. So after, if the choose did choose an image, then that image will be saved using the imread function or image read function that belongs to the CV module, and it will be saved in self image. So here we save the original image that we've chosen from the file dialog. Next up, I'm going to pass to my group member Khairul, who will explain the next two functions.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Abdullah. And okay, for the third function, the name is select ROI. So right. So for this one, the first row of the function is ROI equals to cv.select ROI. So basically, this is for the ROI, and for in the brackets, so it chooses the image that has been initialized here from the function before. And the next line is of the sub.crop. All right, so for this one is basically just choosing the ROI at the top left, top right, and all the corners or all the edges of the image. All right. Okay, so and then the next one is the fourth function is blacken. So crop equals to 0. So basically why we set it to 0, because the value 0 is black, so it doesn't have any brightness to it. Yeah, so the color will be black. Right, so for the next one is I'll invite Anindita.
Okay, thanks, Khairul. So for our next function, it's mainly performing the darken function. And then here we use the same self.crop. And for us, we use the addition function. And then one of the parameter for it is the self-crop image. And also we decrease because we have to darken the image. So we decrease it by 100 pixels. And same in the similar function is the lightened, but instead of decreasing it to 100, we just increase it by 100 pixels. And moving forward is our main function. So we have our object for image processing. And after that, we also take the select image function under our object for the class. And we use a while loop in this, where we have all the different keyboard keys that we will be using to show the ROI, the selected ROI, and also the functions for blackening, darkening, and lightening. And as long as also we have the select ROI function that we declared before under our object for the class image processing. Yeah, so after this, I'll just pass to Abdullah for showing the output.
Okay, so let's run the code. So as you can see here, this is the file dialog that will allow us to choose an image. So we will be choosing this image or cow. The image that we selected will be displayed here, and then we just hold and drag to basically be able to view the ROI. And then we have to press space or enter in order to lock in the ROI. Otherwise, the program will not perform the operations, the lightening and darkening. So we can just do this, and if I press 1, for example, now it won't actually perform the operation. So I have to press space or enter. So here I just pressed enter, so it's now locked in. I can't select or drag another ROI. So now we'll be doing the pressing the keys, right? So number 1 is for blackening. So if I press 1 here, all the pixels in the ROI region or area will be set to 0, right? The intensity will be set to 0. So basically it's black. And then we have, if we select another ROI, we lock in, press enter, and then we press 2, which is for the darkening, and then it will darken that area. And then if I do this, select another region, press enter, and press 3 for lightening or brightening, then this happens. Then after that, after you're done, you can just press exit, which will terminate all the windows. You can also perform ROI on top of the original, the ones that you did. So if I do this and then press right up 2, just darken those areas right here. I do this again, and then right this area and so on. So you can do them on top of each other. So that concludes our video presentation of lesson 1. Thank you very much.